Here she is in all her glory. We can see we're right here at the beginning of Main Street. So you're not down there in the thick of it all. And there's this provision store next door that is so cute, but we'll get into that a little later. Another really awesome detail. We're going to zoom in on it right now. Come on. Where do you see that anymore? I love it. And then we're big into big porch energy. And this one definitely has beautiful big porch energy. So we need to get started on the details. Obviously, this door is gorgeous. All of it. The doorknob. Let's go into the entryway. Oh my heavens. Everything is gorgeous. All original wood. Look at this built-in. If you are a fan of built-ins, this should be making you choke right now. This is so beautiful. We have the double stairway. We'll get to the other side later. But just look at this. You know, a lot of people say, updated living, but with the old school charm. No. This is actually what we were talking about. Okay, and then here's some doorways. It just has charming character everywhere you go. But let's get started here in the living room, where you saw in my listing video. Look at these lovely doors. And the wood. And these thingamabobbers, guys, tell me you've seen these before. They actually work. That turns on the main light over there. But this room is so gorgeous. So beautiful. And obviously our buyer thought it because they scooped it up 4 days after we went and put it on the market. Oh, and look at these pocket doors that actually work. Go in and out, and the original wood. No paint, just beautiful. Everywhere. Look, the baseboards, original wood. Here we have our dining room and another sexy built-in. And a coat closet with the original wood. Guys, the original wood is gagging me. And then we have this to the powder room. The windows, the draperies, everything is beautiful. Check it out. Not many of these houses have more than one bathroom, but this one has a half, so that nobody's stanking up your bathroom. But look how beautiful all of the fixtures are. The wainscoting, yeah, it's all there. Okay, let's check out the kitchen, which, when you come into one of these houses, the kitchen is probably usually the scariest part, but this has totally been updated. There's nothing not to love. Now, if you're familiar with older homes, you probably know that this in the 70s was turned into like a screen porch. And if you look at homes a lot in Washington County, you go into one of these rooms and it looks like a murder porch and a murder little mud room. But no, this one has been finished. And then she built built-ins to try and mimic the other ones. So you don't have to go into the basement for your laundry. And then we have windows everywhere. Gorgeous. Expanded the kitchen, made a little eat-in kitchen. This window with the platform so that you can see outside and grow plants. You guys know that's not my thing, but I'll bet you it's yours. And then look at this other built-in that perfectly mirrors the other one. And this cute little coral color. I'm very into it. We're not going to go into the basement. But look, oh my heavens, just a small relic there of time gone by. Our buyer said that the thing that cinched it for her was the backyard. So let's take a look at the most beautiful backyard on Main Street. Dramatic unveiling to the most beautiful backyard in Main Street. My seller installed this brick patio, this gazebo that we are like absolutely gaga for. This is where we sat and met for the first time when we said, let's sell this house. There's the beautiful exterior of the home. Let's see if I can walk down the stairs without taking a tumble. Oh my gosh, I made it. And then you have this beautiful yard that is so usable. So usable. And a shed. And it's just gorgeous, if you ask me. And I'm so excited for the people that get to use it. Now there's an alley back there. Well, there's an alley over here, but there's an alley back there, and you can drive right up there, drive right up through there, come in. There's an easement, and you can unload whatever you need to. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? It's pretty gorgeous. And I was so honored to list it. Sometimes you have one of those moments where like you totally vibe with the seller and then you feel that you get the best buyer ever. And that was this, and like everything's serendipitous and beautiful. And I love it. Okay, this is down to the basement. We don't need to go in the basement. We're going to go to the pretty parts of the house. Up the second staircase, gorgeous windows as usual. So much light. We come up the stairs and we have our 4 bedrooms. The layout up here is, if you ask me, ideal. Nobody fighting over how big bedrooms are. But here we go. 1 bedroom. Calm, serene. Bedroom number 2. Calm, serene, windows, light. We love it. Closets. Bedroom number 3. Set up right now is kind of more of like a library, TV room, but obviously way big enough. And our 4th bedroom. Beautiful. I don't usually have favorites, but I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorites. And then this gorgeous updated bathroom that is the full bath for the house. We love it. Cutie patootie. Now let's go up to the attic where you're definitely not going to get murdered. It's so gorgeous and so usable. You could very easily turn this into a playroom, an office, anything. And look, there's ducts there so that you can run the heating and air conditioning up here. But it's not scary. It's not murdery. It is beautiful and open. And I'm really excited to see what our new buyers do with it.